Here at MNA, we understand that it is important that our churches are aware of the variety of other agencies, of ministries that are part of our denomination. Mission to the World, Reformed University Fellowship, known as RUF, Covenant College, Covenant Seminary, Geneva Benefits. These and others exist so that churches will be better equipped to reach their communities to see the kingdom advance. Over this next year, Multiply is going to be highlighting these various agencies so that you can have a better sense of who we are in the PCA. We're going to start with Ridgehaven Conference Center, a beautiful retreat in the hills of North Carolina. If you haven't been to Ridgehaven, you're in for a big surprise. If it's been years since you've been to Ridgehaven, I think you're going to be awed by what the Lord has done through that ministry.
Ridgehaven is located on the top of the mountain. It is 1,000 acres worth of real estate. God's handiwork is clear as you drive up to Ridgehaven. You see the beautiful trees. You can't help but reflect on the grace of God and what He has given to us that brings glory to Him as we live in it.
I think most people are unaware of the resources and facilities that are located here, from the very different variety of accommodations that we're able to offer and provide to the different structures and opportunities, whether it's a school or a church or a session retreat or a kids camp. We've been blessed and fortunate to be able to add a lot of infrastructure to this campus and a lot of ministries to it over the past several years, including our new Badger Barn Gymnasium, a new coffee shop, a lot of upgrades to our adult housing, and a lot more camper housing as well. And again, we're just trying to provide a variety of accommodations.
If you were to come up here to Ridgehaven, you haven't been here in years, you would be blown away, especially the last 15 years. You would just be in awe of what God has done with the facilities, with the beauty of the area.
We love Ridgehaven, and we love going to that camp every spring for our annual retreat in children's ministry. And this retreat really is a retreat, and it's because of Ridgehaven and the atmosphere there and the wonderful hospitality. We do spend lots of time learning and growing and being in seminars and workshops and connecting together. Ridgehaven is so beautiful and such a lovely backdrop to be in for our retreat.
We try to be very accommodating in how we support and serve the variety of groups that come here. So we want to be very hands-on. We try to provide all the aspects of your operation and services while you're staying here so that your focus can be on your group and your ministry and building those relational relationships and those relational contacts with the people in your groups.
When I've taken officers and staff to Ridgehaven, it's an opportunity to get away from the normal lanes that we're in, to have a different context, to see a beauty around us that declares the glory of God, and to begin to enter into areas of ministry for back here at home that we do even better entering into in that picturesque situation.
Christ and the Scriptures are a priority of this ministry. Presenting Christ in cabin devotions, whether it's the younger children on up through our teenagers. Our focus, we want everyone who comes, whether to this campus or to our Kono campus, to know Christ better when they leave than when they arrived.
I'm thankful that the PCA has a place where we can go and see the beauty of God's creation. They see that their local church or their local youth group is not something that exists in isolation, that Being a part of the church and being united to Christ by faith is something that is a universal reality.
We really try to be very intentional with our relational ministry, with training our counselors to get to know the campers, to get to know where they're at with their walk in the Lord, get to know where are they coming from in their family or school or friend situation. We really want to make sure everyone here on staff has someone really pouring into them, really developing that bond and that relationship, and that is, coming alongside them on their walk with the Lord and how they can encourage and support and pray for them.
My daughter made profession of faith last year after spending a summer at camp here at Ridgehaven, and one of her counselors shared the gospel with her. It wasn't anything that she had not heard from her pastor dad already, but the Lord just used that particular time, that particular counselor in this particular place to draw her into a saving relationship.
As a young person, it's so hard to not get caught up in the hard things of this life and the sin and the struggles, and it's hard to keep your eyes set on things above and on Christ and the beauty of the cross. And so I think being at Ridgehaven has shown me what it looks like to live out the gospel every day and to pursue Christ in an intentional way so that you can show Christ through your life.
From where I was in utter darkness, far from the Lord, not aware of my need for Him, to where I am now, I can truly say that Ridgehaven has played an incredible part in guiding me to be in a place where I can hear the Lord as He speaks, not verbally, but guiding me to where I need to be. And all I have to do is sit, be willing to be still in the moment, trust and obey, and let the Lord guide. I'm not guiding myself, He is guiding me.
We hope that we are raising up the next generation of leaders in the church. We hope that we are launching the next generation to go back into their local communities, go back to their churches, and use the gifts God has given them. Use the heart for Christ that they have and share that.
I think the thing that I love most about Ridgehaven is how many people have gone on into full-time ministry that the Lord grabbed a hold of here. Missionaries, youth pastors, camp directors. Even though there's some people who've never been to Ridgehaven, I would feel pretty confident their lives have in some way been touched by the gospel ministry coming out of Ridgehaven.
Every year when we drive to Ridgehaven, there's a certain spot when you're getting close to campus that we all roll down the windows and just breathe in the Ridgehaven air. Everything about this place is beautiful.
One of my favorite things to do here is actually just get on one of the hiking trails, go out about a mile and sit by myself and be quiet and just listen. If you wait about 10 minutes, the forest comes back alive around you and you get to hear the bugs start chirping again and the birds start singing again. You don't get many opportunities to really do that in today's day and age, to where you just get to go and do what the scripture tells us to, just be still and know that I'm God.